Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow. Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it. Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
When they see and experience information, is your child smarter than indicated by test results? 3D Learner is an integrated learning program that helps identify your child's strengths and challenges. 3D Learner's individualized program for academic and athletic success will significantly improve reading comprehension, test scores, and self-esteem. Contact 3D Learner today for more information. Call 561-361-7495 to unlock your child's true potential. Visit us at 3dlearner.com or call 561-361-7495.
Grab your gloves and booties for an innovative method to reduce pain and inflammation. Cryotherapy at Fire and Ice Spa briefly exposes the body to extremely cold temperatures to stimulate better health, fitness, weight loss, healing, and beauty benefits. This cold craze is not just for athletes and gym rats anymore. Call Fire and Ice Spa to book your appointment. 954-906-5656. Use locally or on the whole body. Experience the positive effects on visible signs of aging, mood and sleep disorders, and much more. Contact Fire and Ice Spa at 954-906-5656.
Fire and Ice! Fire and Ice! Fire and Ice! The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smooth. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Tomorrow, bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be.
Welcome to all our friends in South Florida. This is so weird doing this.
You get that all wrapped around your ear, kind of.
I know, I can't. I'm all wrapped up here. Our friends in Atlanta, New York City, Boston, Chicago, LA, and, like I said, never Hawaii. Now, do you see what happened in Hawaii?
Okay, do you understand what happened?
Do I understand?
I don't understand how a ballistic missile warning can go off by mistake. I can understand me sending a text to someone by mistake, but clearly
I thought
to an entire island.
Oh, you don't understand. I called the FBI and I said, was that Dawn Grauber?
Did
she push that button? Because if there's anybody on the planet that waited twice,
it was the button.
It'd be you.
And they probably said a confirmation. Are you sure you want to send the ballistic missile confirmation? Then someone
They
probably
did.
said, yes.
And he hit it again.
And he hit it again.
And they're not firing him. They're giving him a raise and a different position.
Maybe we should
Only in America can you blow up the whole continent of the United States to get a
You
raise.
can scare the entire Hawaiian island.
Now you know why I don't want to go to Hawaii.
I think you
The
know what?
Koreans got them all
You're
upside
lucky
down.
it's still there, because if something had gone, it'd be gone.
We didn't even
nothing
talk
left.
about that yesterday.
I know.
But isn't that unbelievable?
I just don't
that
get
he's
it.
going to get not fired. He apologized. Says I made a mistake.
He's sorry. I could just see my son
I'm
going,
sorry. It took
sorry, my
45
bad.
minutes. Did you see a family took their children and put them in a manhole cover? He lifted the cover. It was dried out. There was no rain. He put the kids in the manhole cover. He put cement blocks. I don't know what that's going to do. And then he left them there. This is a family because he wanted to save his children's lives, and he thinks that putting them on the ground, which is a good idea, but there's supposed to be no holes. I mean, you know the things that people were going through?
Isn't that amazing? Thankfully, no one took their lives when there's a fire and people are jumping out of apartment buildings. Can you imagine if it actually had gotten to that because someone said, oops, my bad?
I just wanted to know where you were because I said, that had to be doggone. Let me check my nails.
Let me
I
check
don't like
my
that
nails.
color, and you're hitting the button.
The crazy thing, when you're downloading your updates on your phone, you have to give them 20 confirmations and re-put in your password. All those
Where
things
were you that day?
had to be in place.
Where were you? You're kind of scary.
I was at Salt Suite, as a matter of fact.
I bet that's where you did it from. They said it was some salt sweet here in
You know
Boca.
what? I can tell you, everyone who has the flu going around or a cold, do not go to Salt Suite when you're sick. But when you are not contagious anymore and you just still don't feel 100%, I'm telling you, I went there the other day. I came out feeling so much better.
What do you mean if you're sick? I can't go?
You can't go when you're contagious and you're going to
It's
get
sand.
it's like sitting on a, no, it's
It's
salt,
sand.
not
It's
sand.
salt. It's salty
But
sand.
you can't go get it. It's like when you go on an airplane and all that.
No, you
all
go on an
those
airplane, you get
germs
sick
go
when you
through
come
the
off.
system.
Yeah.
You don't want to get everyone sick in the system, but when you're not contagious anymore, you don't have a fever, you don't have active bronchitis, but you just don't feel right, or you just feel congested, I'm telling you, 45 minutes in Salt Suite beside is the best nap you will ever take. The best alone time. You don't need to leave the state of Florida. You get your own me time right there for
That's
45
true. And I'm
minutes.
going to tell you, we should have 3D Learner and Soul Suite whole classes in there.
Well, 3D
Teach
Learner's
the
coming
kids in there.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to tell them.
It's
So we're going to go
quiet
do the
time.
salt.
And if you have never been to Salt Suite in Boca, Delray, Lake Worth, Fort Lauderdale, or Wellington, and you mentioned the Brooklyn Cafe TV, you get your first visit for free.
Free.
And you can't even imagine, so much better.
You?
Me.
I know.
So much
You made
better.
everybody else
I
sick?
made everybody else, you know.
And
growing
you were
up,
so much better.
my mom used to call me Typhoid Mary. She said, just stay away. I went to the art fair on Sunday. My mom says, I'd love to see you, but I'll just wave to you from across the fair. She did. She's just like, just stay away.
How is Mom?
She's good.
Tell them I'm going to give a call. Listen, how can you see us?
You can find us on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, also on YouTube. What's our YouTube channel? Amp2 TV Productions? There you go.
And you can also now go to the website.
Which is
Brooklyn
brooklyncafe.tv. Thank you, Giovanni, very much. We've had a lot of events happening
And I haven't
tonight.
been putting the shows in there, so you're going to yell at me. But after that scare in Hawaii, I ran for
After
the
that
hills.
scare, we almost blew up Hawaii, but you know, everyone's going to think I almost did it. Promise you, I'm not even that sophisticated to do that.
Yes, you are. That's the problem. The guy who was in charge was not that sophisticated.
But he
and
got a
it
raise.
done. Yeah, there you go.
You got
All
a
right.
raise. We got a big
What
show
do we-
coming up
what
today.
Do we got, what do we got on
We
set
have
today?
got, you know, Freddie, we're working so hard on all of these different modalities of healing in alternative medicine and functional medicine. On Monday, we had Dr. Brasilia on, and she talked about integrative health, anti-aging, and how I thought it was really just an anti-aging spa. And it's not, it's functional medicine. And Coach Leslie, when you started working with her last year, functional medicine, it's putting all of these pieces of the pie together to make you whole inside, to make you feel better, not just you, but everybody. And again today, we have a show lined up for you just like that. We have two very special segments. So we're going to take one break at the 30-minute mark because I don't even want to interrupt these with the flow of what we have to do. Today we're talking about hemp. And then we've got Lindsay from Happy, Healthy, Stronger coming on with Trainer Space in her big event that is closing out, and she's looking for contestants. So I want to start with all the different hemp oil because we talk about CBD, and I can never say it the right. Cannabis, cannabinoid.
That's okay, because I can't listen to it anyway.
Cannabidiol, and there's so many things. And I can't roll my R's, so how I bring these
But it doesn't matter. I
cannabidiol,
can't pronounce it
cannabidiol
either.
out, as I have to really think about it, which, you know, is a whole nother level. But I want to start with the hemp and the CBD because people have so much information and there's such a stigma on cannabis. And then they go, okay, there's cannabis, and cannabis is the parent plant, but then there's hemp. And everyone goes, yeah, right, it's really the same plant.
So do you want to introduce
But I
her?
want to introduce, we have Jamie, and she's
Handcuff
not...
Jamie?
I was going to say she's not handcuffed
Yeah,
Jamie.
handcuff Jamie, I
But we
was
have
saying.
handcuffed Jamie, and we have Valerie with us, and we're going to talk about the benefits of hemp, the benefits of CBD, facial creams. Oh my gosh, facial creams. You know, There you go. Plus everything you put inside, anti-inflammatory. We've got a big show lined up. So welcome Handcuff Jamie and Valerie. Live Love CBD and Hemp Lifestyle Network. Valerie is the founder of Hemp Lifestyle Network. Jamie is with Live Love CBD. And we're going to talk about how they work together and how all of these amazing products can help benefit you. And let's start with just clearing the myths. I always like to be the myth buster. Educate. Okay. We're talking about cannabis versus marijuana versus hemp. I know. And we're not.
Why did you whisper
What's
marijuana?
going on? Because everyone has this misnomer and they go, marijuana. You do
But
marijuana
marijuana
shows.
right now is like drinking in Colorado. It's legal.
Well, not here. It's only
Here
medical.
it is medically.
Only medical.
Yeah, but I don't get it.
But there's a lot of things going on, and I believe part of the company that you have has a line of medical marijuana, and you work with physician offices.
No, it's with hemp. So let's
It's
talk
hemp.
about
Okay,
this.
so let's talk
Yeah,
about
let's
what's
talk
going
about
on.
this.
Welcome,
Okay.
ladies.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. We're thrilled to be here, and I love Brooklyn Cafe because I'm originally, my family's from Brooklyn.
Of course, isn't
So
Everybody's
everybody?
from Brooklyn.
So
Do you
you
know
can-
the whole world originated
Of
from
course,
Brooklyn?
you can take the girl out of Brooklyn, but you can't take the Brooklyn out of the girl.
You
right?
can't even
And
take
that's
the Bronx
exactly
out of
it.
Freddy. Freddy is a walking to Bronx.
So
And the
let's talk about this because there is a big.
Get you closer to the mic.
Okay.
Thank you.
There is a big misunderstanding right now. So we'll start off with this. We have cannabis, that's the forest, and then there's different trees in that forest. There's hemp, which is grown for high levels of CBD, cannabidiol, and low levels of THC, which is the psychotropic that gets you high. Mostly grown around the world for fibers, for building materials, for
The hemp
biofuel,
plant.
the hemp plant.
Okay.
It grows tall and stocky like a weed, almost like bamboo, And then you have marijuana, short and bushy. You use the leaf and the bud to create, and that's grown for high levels of THC, tetrahydrocannabinol. Try to say that 3 times.
Forget it, not even
and
once.
Can't even say it one
THC,
time.
and that's a psychotropic. So you've got 2 different trees in the forest. So what we're talking about today, and what our company created the category of cannabidiol, is the health without the high. So that's what we're talking about. And the products we're going to talk about.
I know, so don't go sighing at this health
I
without the
know.
high, and don't go, oh, geez, here we are, and everyone's laughing at us.
I
But
know.
truly, there are health benefits without the high.
But wait a minute. I just found out something here that is...
The 2 different plants.
That's right.
That is.
And bamboo, when I was growing up in Puerto Rico, there were mudslides. So we had to cut bamboo, which is very itchy on your body, by the way.
Yeah, but they make
And
sheets
you
that are
make
apparently
walls.
very soft.
But the
Yes.
hemp plant is used in building material.
Absolutely. Everything that's made out of petroleum today can be made out of hemp. We would never have a plastic water bottle floating in our, rivers and our landfills because hemp plastic is completely biodegradable.
Why don't
carbon
people
par-
know this?
Well, because back in the 30s, you heard the name William Randolph Hearst, who owned the paper mills, the trees, the
The guy with the
forests.
missing
yeah,
ear.
Okay.
yeah, you know that. Well, back then, they wanted, the hemp trade was encroaching on their profits for paper and textiles and all that. And they started putting out films like Reefer Madness, propaganda films, to start letting people know, oh no, it looks like the same plants, let's just clump it together and get rid of it altogether. And in 1930s, they imposed high taxes on our hemp farmers, because I don't know if you knew this, but all our founding fathers were hemp farmers.
Of course.
Our country was founded on hemp. The War of 1812 was fought over the hemp trade. I mean, all this stuff I didn't know,
Did you know we went to war in 1812?
Can I please tell you a funny story? I'm going to be cracking up about this because I can't even tell you what a coincidence this is. So I've started watching this new show on Amazon Prime called The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. And she goes into this comedy club and she's watching the stand-up and he says, the War of 1812. This was last night's episode I'm watching,
get out of here.
honestly. The War of 1812, he says, who even knows why we were fighting? All we know was 1812. And why don't we know why we were fighting? Because it was 1812 and none of us were there. We were in school. We learned about 1812. Why? And here you are sitting here telling me. And honestly, I was watching this at 11 o'clock
But
last night.
did you know there was a war in 1812?
Yes, but did I know it was over hemp farming?
No.
Absolutely not. And neither, apparently, to this stand-up comedian that was on the movie
So we're going to
last
write
night.
to them, let them know.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there
We're
you
going to
go.
let them know.
But this was just all fascinating. Did you know that Henry Ford actually built a car out of hemp fibers and it was stronger than steel and he ran it on hemp biofuel? We fed our livestock, CBD derived, hemp. So therefore, as mammals, we ingested hemp. And so it was part of our diets way back from the beginning of time. And then it was wrongfully taken from us. It became illegal. They decided to clump it in with marijuana. And that was it.
And the amazing thing is that it's really two plants because we have never.
Plants.
Yeah, I mean,
And we've done a lot of shows, and I can't
I'm
say a
very
lot, but we've
confused
done
right
quite
now.
a few shows on hemp and CBD. And the first show we said was they told us it's the hemp plant. And then another person told us the other day that the plant, that full bloom is a female, but then it can become male, and then it becomes androgynous. And they never once said it's a different plant than the marijuana.
But this is my point.
Right?
This is
A
my
lot of
point.
misinformation out
The
there.
that's what I'm
CBD
saying, am
oil
I
is
right?
coming from the hemp plant.
At least it can also, they can derive it from marijuana,
But
it's,
the marijuana
is not
plant is
grown
very
for that.
small.
Yeah, marijuana is grown for high levels of THC.
So if you're going to come around and educate somebody, and you start using the M word,
Marijuana.
that's strange. People are going to be negative to begin with. So why wouldn't you say, listen, it's a hemp plant, and give these examples of 1812 and the four and
Well,
everything
that's what
else,
we do.
and
This is what we
educate
try to
yourself.
do. Yeah, try to educate people, doing seminars and different events to explain the difference.
I mean, it's less
And you
scary
work,
the
you work
hemp
with
than it is
hemp,
marijuana.
and all of these products on the table now are derived from hemp with
That's right.
no THC or below the standard of what you cannot have in your products with THC.
According to the 19th Circuit Court ruling, as long as you grow your crop outside of the country, to be something federally legal, you have to grow outside of the country, you must extract from the stalk and the seed of the mature hemp plant, and your product must contain less than 0.03% of THC. Now your product is federally legal.
So all of this hemp, these products, the hemp is
CBD,
grown
correct.
outside of the United States.
Our farms are grown in Northern Europe. They're generational farms that have never seen a chemical pesticide or herbicide. One thing you must always look at is, where is your crop grown?
Do you have
What kind of
organic hemp?
Yeah, what kind of, yes, we do. What kind of chemicals, are used in extraction? You shouldn't use any chemicals.
Well, then I got a question. You're telling me that the products in these plants were grown outside of the U.S.
Our crop is grown
crop.
outside of the United
And you
States.
bring it in?
We bring it in, it has to go
And-
through
and-
all testing and
Okay,
everything
and
else.
let's assume we all did that and everything's approved because obviously you have it bottled.
Yes.
That means that your product can be sold and the monies can be put in the federal system.
These are hemp supplements, hemp-based CBD supplements. So yes, this is all, like the marijuana industry is, as you know, I mean,
They're having
the money
problems
is
right
not
now.
going into the system.
Why does
and
it have to be grown outside of the U.S.?
because we can't grow hemp in the United States still. It's still federally illegal.
But we can grow marijuana.
Only in controlled areas
But we
and in
can.
certain states.
We're
And-
allowed to grow marijuana in certain states in the
And
United States, but
only
we
very
can't grow-
controlled
But we can't grow
areas.
hemp in the United States?
No.
And there's no THC,
But hold
so
on.
there's no
And there are some
psychotropic
hemp,
in it.
but I want to say there are some hemp states
Yes.
that are growing hemp, but again, for research and for medicinal
they
application.
can't ship it out of the state.
Correct. No, but I'm trying to put my small brain around this whole argument because everybody's fighting about legalizing marijuana and doing this in marijuana and back to marijuana and using CBD out of marijuana. And the information you're giving me right now, I swear to God, this is 2 days I got hit by a bus, is that the hemp plant
Well, you got to handcuff
is
Jamie
grown
too, so-
specifically. The hemp plant is grown specifically for high levels of CBD, low levels of THC. So this is why our company exists, and this is where there's a lot of misconception and around legality and everything else. But like I said, we have a dietary supplement here with high levels of CBD per milligram, and it's all derived from the hemp plant.
What line of products do you have here? I see skincare, I see things in syringes, I see something that looks like a chewy. I don't know,
what that
it
was,
looks
but
like
somebody
something that we
thinks-
can eat it. Your phone. You want to get it?
No, that's okay.
No, it's okay, her phone is smashed on
So
the
why
floor.
don't you go, Jamie, through some of the products that we have, or the categories?
Yes, well, first, I guess I will start with our skincare line, which is amazing. I got it, I've loved it, totally hooked on it.
Now, why is this? I mean, I look
What
at
are the
your-
benefits of it?
I look at you. It must be working, but why? What makes this so different?
So do you want to explain a little
Sure.
bit? of the-
So,
what's in it?
and we'll start then also, we'll start with the skincare line, but then we'll go into why. Well, you know, CBD, and this is because I think this is what's very important for people to understand before we go into the specific products. You know, our own government through the National Institutes of Health back in 2003 patented CBD, an award, it was awarded to Dr. Julius Axelrod, a patent claiming CBD, cannabidiol, as a neuroprotectant and as an antioxidant. It's called the 307, 507. I forgot the exact number, but it's the 507 patent. CBD, just Google that. And so when you think about CBD being a neuroprotectant and antioxidant and responsible for homeostasis or balance within the body, this is why this whole now movement to understanding about CBD, cannabidiol, supporting our bodily systems.
The amazing thing, Freddy, is, and I don't mean to interrupt you, but we have all, as mammals, we have endocannabinoid receptors in our body.
That's right.
That are protect our neurons, is what she's talking about.
Every
if you're
mammal.
a mammal, yes, I'm assuming you're a mammal. You were not
Sometimes.
dropped down from the aliens, but yes, all
Coming from the
mammals,
Star Kid. Yeah, okay.
all mammals have receptors.
Yes.
Which means that we were created with these receptors and our neurotransmitters to work hand in hand with the benefits of CBD. And that's the thing that's mind-boggling is we have these receptors and they're identified. They're not a different name. They're called endocannabinoid receptors. And this is what we're talking about is cannabidiol and CBD. Our bodies are made to take this in to work with the inflammation and to work with our neurotransmitters and what's going on in our spine and our brain.
Okay, so what you're saying is that this reduces the inflammation that we put into our own bodies?
Well, look at your body with different disease states, you know, inflammation. We know inflammation causes disease in the body.
Correct.
We know that if your immune system is compromised, it can cause issues with the body. If your nervous system is compromised, we have issues like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's and all that. So what we're saying, what actually through that patent stating CBD, cannabidiol, as a neuroprotectant and antioxidant, do you think that it may support that system that you're talking about, this endogenous cannabinoid system? And so what we have in our product line are high quality, high amounts of CBD within the product line to help support this wonderful system within our bodies.
You have skincare, you have...
So we start off with the same base oil, and we, as Jamie started mentioning about what's so special about the skincare? Well, your skin is your biggest organ. If you put chemicals on your skin, it's going right into the bloodstream. So we have CBD-rich hemp oil that's been added to the product line, as well as...
What kind of products do you have?
Yes,
So we have a cleanser and an exfoliant. Then we also have the toner. The toner is amazing.
So a whole system for
So
skincare, a whole
system.
facial system.
Yes.
a serum and a
The
moisturizer.
serum, and then a moisturizer.
Now, you telling me that it's enriched high hemp? Is that what you put in?
sorry?
It is enriched
CBD-rich hemp oil.
high amounts?
Well, in the skincare line, we have CBD-rich hemp oil as a foundation, and then we have what we call our herbal formulation that Dr. Janelle Kim, she's our master herbologist and our chief formulator. Our Bibong means secret in Korean, formulation of proper herbs, which really makes the skincare truly an anti-aging line.
What's in the big bottle? Looks like shampoo.
Oh yes,
Is
My
it?
favorite.
I don't
This is
know.
our detox soap.
So it's our
Soak.
detox soak. Say that fast.
Soak.
So you've
like
heard
a
of people
bath.
doing baths, foot baths, and
Like a
detox baths to help pull those toxins out. Dr. Janelle Kim has formulated this with specific herbs to help with that detoxification
So it
process.
must help with acne, if we're talking about detoxing your skin, and anti-aging. It has to help with all the benefits of what it is.
Well, it's a great skincare line, but the foundation of our product line is our oils. And so all of our oils have CBD in them per milligram. That's what you need to look for. How much CBD per milligram is in your product?
All right, so let's explain that because
Yeah, that's why we confuse it.
it gets confusing because what it says per milligram and then what it says on the bottle, and you actually have to break it down and do some math because it's
Well, let's see.
all different ways to do this whole math equation on
Dawn
what
isn't
it
good
is.
with numbers.
So what you want to look at when you're looking at the box or you're looking at your product is how much cannabidiol is in the product per serving.
Okay.
So this is our flagship. This is our highest concentration. It's called our premium hemp oil, gold. It's got 120 milligrams per serving of CBD.
And what's
the
a
only
serving?
thing that's in here is cannabidiol. That's
Yeah,
the
pure?
only thing that's in here.
120 milligrams per
Per
serving.
serving.
And the
So,
serving is.
and this is just like a half of a turn of the dial. This is an oral applicator.
And what do you drink that?
You just put it under your tongue or put it in a capsule. We sell it with
comes
veggie
with
capsules because it is very what's it?
It's
Weedy, earthy
earthy.
tasting.
Earthy.
Very earthy tasting.
Yeah,
Like a tea.
There's no flavors added. There's
remember that
no
taste.
Yeah.
anything
Tastes
added to this.
Tastes
You
like
remember that
weed.
taste back
Tastes
then?
like a weed,
Okay.
yeah.
And so we have,
Smoky weed.
you know, and then we have our other oral applicator at 50 milligrams a serving.
Oh, but wait a minute. Before we get there, let's
Yes.
get back to what you have in your hand. So you're taking 120
This one.
Milligrams per
which is
serving.
probably the highest I've seen from anybody.
Yes. Now, what has been
No,
stated?
you saw 1750.
No, she
No,
should
that's
explain
per
that.
bottle.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
but you
per
have to
bottle,
look
right.
at
That's-
what's per serving.
That's why I want people to really pay attention to
Yes.
what it is, and
So
it's
important.
like when you buy a bag of potato chips. You got to look at the serving size. You don't want to eat the entire bag because there's probably
That's
two servings, and each it'll say 70 calories, but it's not. That's per serving. That might be 3 potato chips.
Right. So what you want to look for, it's been stated through research that 50 milligrams of CBD a day supports this endogenous cannabinoid system. And then if you have more health challenges or other situations that you're trying to target, you just increase those amount of milligrams from that point. If you're under 45 pounds, then you just bring down the amount. So it's all based on
Under
weight.
45 pounds, so you're talking about children.
Children. And children, infants to seniors, can be taking CBD and should be taking CBD.
So it's just once a day, 50 milligrams?
Well, 50 milligrams a day, right. And then we have
Because
ours.
then people will say, well, you can take as much as you want. See how you feel. You can take it every 3
That's-
hours, 4 hours.
You can, absolutely.
And then you say, well, how much is too much? Because it doesn't seem as regulated as you take your medication 3 times a day.
Now, what happens if is there such a thing, take too much?
Well, it's a plant. Can you eat too much lettuce? Can you, it's.
Make it a little tired.
You
I
know.
would think that's probably the only thing.
It relaxes you too much.
It just like.
Maybe, yes, and depends. It really depends. Now, what's very unique to our line, and this is very important, is what people need to look at is the purity. You know, where it's grown, how it's extracted, how many milligrams per serving is in the product.
Okay.
And then what we have done, which we're thrilled about, it's proprietary, is we have actually created, with Dr. Janelle Kim, our Revive line of products. Now, this has our CBD-rich hemp oil infused with our Bibong herbal formulation. Bibong means secret in Korean, and there's a variety of proper herbs, if you want to show, that will support the body. We have an AM formula. Most people have trouble awakening, mental clarity, focus.
3 cups of coffee and a shot
Okay,
of
right?
espresso? I don't know. What do you
Okay,
think?
mental clarity and focus in the morning is a hard thing for people. And how many people do you know have trouble sleeping at night?
A lot.
A lot. Either going to sleep, staying asleep, waking up refreshed. We have a PM formula, make sure they see that, that it has herbs in it to help you relax and get a good night's rest and wake up feeling refreshed. That's very hard for a lot of people. So we have our unique line. Again, the base oil is all our RSHO, Real Scientific Hemp Oil. That is our brand. And then we have a line infused with herbs. And then, of course, we have just our plain premium hemp oil. Again, it's all about the amount of milligrams and what somebody will take. Because some people say, you know what? I don't want to taste anything. Just give me a capsule. Okay? I travel, just give me 1 or 2 of these a day and I'm good.
And how much are in the capsules?
The 25 milligrams of CBD per capsule.
Okay.
Okay?
Can
And
you
then
getting less on the capsule than you would on the syringe?
well, again, it's all, we have
You could
different
take
amounts.
2.
So again, we just chat with our clients and see what's going on and we can make a proper recommendation.
Well, let me
We
ask
are-
you that then.
Yeah.
I come to you and I say, your product line looks great. What do I get?
Well, that's what we'll talk and
So
we'll
do I
see.
say, Freddie says, listen, I've got type 2 diabetes. This is what's going on. Are the people that you work with in your all independent businesses, are you all trained to say, okay, this is what you need as a diabetic, this is what
Oh,
you
no.
need
Yeah.
as a
Again,
child?
very good question. These are supplements, so we always encourage our people to do their own research.
Yeah.
We have a website called echoconnection.org. ECHO connection.org. And that is a portal where people can actually click on an education tab and from A to Z, a whole bunch of information. And there's a bunch of studies and research that people can do their own research because we are not doctors. We have plenty of doctors and naturopaths and wellness center people that are starting to get on the CBD bandwagon. What's so wonderful is that we can make a recommendation because there's suggested serving sizes on each of the bottles.
And what are these other 2 products? I
Okay.
feel like,
So-
can I
Yes, I love that. I love this a little bit. So we have our line of CBD-rich hemp oil products. We have our topical. You want to talk about this, Jamie, please? Because this is one of
Oh
our.
yes, our salve is like our #1 product.
That's what you use on your feet, sorry.
Yes.
That's the sample you gave me.
That's the sample I gave you, yes. You can use this on any kind of pain that you're having, eczema, psoriasis, diaper rash.
Really?
Headaches. My kids put it on their temples, the back of their neck, burns, scrapes. I mean, you name it, we pull this out.
We call it like a MacGyver product.
Yeah.
Most
I
guys
don't even
know.
know.
How much CBD is in that?
Well,
this is 50 milligrams.
50 milligrams of CBD. But again, it's a combination of the herbs.
The herbs, the bee-bong herbs that are in this is what makes this magical.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so then we've branched out into we are a hemp lifestyle company. Everything that we do is related to the hemp plant.
How long has your company been around?
Well, our parent company has been around since 2009. Canaway has been around for about 3 years now. And so we're really excited to bring the hemp education. But again, anything to support the body. So we have now our superfoods. You want to show that?
That's what I did this morning.
Superfoods. Now this, though, is a combination. Most people think of the super greens, right? Getting your kelp and alfalfa and all of that. We actually have 5 different superfoods in one here. We have our greens, antioxidant blend.
We have the fiber blend.
With hemp flour.
Yes, gut health. And then we also have the bee-balm.
Yes, and also probiotics. So what some people would buy like 5 different things, Dr. Janelle Kim formulated this all together and gave us our great healthy superfoods. So no CBD in here, but hemp flour, which is a wonderful protein.
But it's still important. It's important. Well, it's important because in diabetics, the gut has to be cleansed.
Yes,
that's the biggest problem.
Absolutely.
And everybody has come to me with a different formula for that. You got to eat right. But in a diabetic's diet, sometimes you should have no bread. Whether it's wheat, doesn't make a difference for me. Other diabetics maybe can tolerate it. For me, I can't even sniff anything in that grain world.
Yeah.
And what's the chewy?
Yes. So this I love. You want to talk about this?
To me, it looks like
frogs.
No.
No.
It looks like those calcium things I used to eat. Those chocolate calcium.
Right.
They're kind of like a Tootsie Roll. They taste great. They're 5 milligrams of CBD.
I'm in.
And 100
milligrams of natural caffeine.
Oh, maybe I'll hold on
and
to
loaded
caffeine
with
then.
B vitamins.
Yes.
So this is our answer
Okay.
to those unhealthy energy drinks that can be out there. Now we know there's some good ones, but then but this is tastes like a Tootsie Roll, B vitamins, caffeine. Everyone, when you're dipping a little bit, at the end of in mid morning, late morning, early afternoon, this is a great product that's safe and effective.
Okay,
And-
now that I'm thoroughly confused today.
I feel like we're
Why are
so
you confused?
I feel like we just got so much education though.
But that's what's going on. This has been like education week.
Right.
Everybody comes in, and this is another level. Number one, how do you get your product?
How can people find you to order some of these products?
Yes, well here locally, obviously in South Florida, we are here. I've got a team of reps that help educate. We do events. Try to do them, bi-weekly.
You just had an event Tuesday night.
We
Yes,
did.
and
We
it was
had an
very
event.
well attended.
Yes.
Lots of people came, all looking for education. Because once people are educated, then they say, okay, now how is this going to help me? What should I start with? And we'll make a proper recommendation. Again, starting off 50 milligrams. We have a variety of different packages that people can start off with based on their needs. Like for somebody like yourself, I would always add our super greens, and in addition to our oil.
You said there was a doctor. I come to see you. What's the whole process?
Oh, no, just come and get educated, and then you got
contact
get on
them through either the phone, email.
maybe give them your
So
contact
they can
information.
contact you at Live Love CBD.
Live Love CBD on Instagram, on Facebook, livelovecbd.com.
LiveLoveCBD@gmail.com. You can't forget that Live Love CBD. I mean, seriously.
Dawn, what I like to do is I like to hold a seminar in here.
That's what we have to do. We have to educate, and then educate.
Because
some
I
more.
like to hold 25 people in here, and
Well, we can do that.
hopefully there'll be 20 diabetics in here, which is my goal for neuropathy and everything else. Because the education you're bringing is totally different from everything I've heard before. Totally different.
No, I'm glad.
Well, it's a lot more comprehensive than what we've heard before. Well, let's talk about this, and I know we're so over time anyway. To look at the quality of products, there's CBD in Walmart. There's CBD in the health food store. Everywhere. How do people know And why would they say yours is better? I know you talked about quality, but what are we looking for when we're looking at quality?
I mean, some really important things to me, which is why I came to this company, I give it to my children, I take it, is it's a very transparent company. I want to, you know, pick up a bottle, I want to look on the back, and I want to see how many milligrams I'm getting per serving. You will notice a lot of things that you pick up out there does not say CBD on it, hemp oil, it says all different stuff. So to me, being labeled on the bottle shows me that it's a transparent company and I know what I'm getting. Everything is triple tested,
Yes.
lab tested. It's just very important to me as a mom.
Yeah.
And now we're at a whole nother level.
Whole nother
and
level.
it's just amazing what is out there. So
it's
please
CBD.
stay educated. You can contact Jamie at Live Love CBD, livelovecbd.com, livelovecbd@gmail, or Handcuff Jamie. Just find us.
Hey, Handcuff, don't you have a
hashtag?
Do you have a blog?
Hashtag
that you
Handcuff
do?
Jamie.
I don't have a blog, but
Okay,
we're
we
very
need to talk.
So we've
Because
talked about three
a
of
blog
Jamie's
could be important
business.
for this
We
stuff.
still have three more to
Yes.
go. We've talked about Sticker Shop Girl, we've talked about Bitsy Bottoms, and now we've talked about Live Love CBD.
Love
We got
CBD.
3 more to go.
We got 3 more.
You're
We'll
like the
be
Brady
back.
Bunch. Jamie's like the Brady Bunch of businesses. Thank you, ladies. Thank you,
Thank you
Jamie.
so
Thank
much
you,
for
Valerie.
having us.
Live Love
Thank you
CBD.
for coming on.
We're going to
Thank
take a
you.
quick break, and we will be right back.
Hey, I'm Doris Vilk. When life keeps you crazy, the job, the kids, a husband, how do you escape? Fantasize about romantic evenings? Follow the exploits of Hollywood actress Susan Chatham in my erotic novels, Love Arrested and Love Attempted, and revel in Susan's steamy love life. There's lust, passion, and betrayal. But what doesn't kill her makes her insatiable. Buy the ebooks or paperbacks at Amazon. Visit me at doorsvilk.com. That's V as in vibrant. Prepare to be aroused.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283. Sit back, relax, and breathe while breathing in the benefits of salt in our invigorating Salt Oasis. The Salt Suite of Boca Raton and Delray Beach provides 100% natural treatment for sinus, respiratory, and skin conditions. From the adult relaxation lounge to a children's playroom, salt therapy opens up sinuses, lungs, and flushes out allergens and pollutants for all ages. Give us a call at 561-288-0481 or 561-316-7258. Mention the Brooklyn Cafe Show to receive one free session. Contact the Salt Suite of Boca Raton or Delray Beach to book your appointment. TheSaltSuite.com. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors.
And we are back. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe TV. You can find us on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, also on our new website, brooklyncafe.tv. Thank you to Giovanni. We now have one more thing. Actually, you know what? We're going to train Johnny on the spot.
Johnny on the spot.
We can upload our videos. So one last thing for Freddie to do is we put our team, a new team together. We're working with some amazing interns. So it really helps us do more hands-on right here. I know, you're watching Freddie over here play with his microphone and this bracelet.
How do you know that?
Because I could see you from the corner of my eye. And I know everybody's laughing because this is high tech right here, what we do, and the bracelet got stuck on your microphone. That's quite impressive.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Johnny, can you say hello?
Hello.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Yourself, Don?
We're doing terrific. 3 days. We're on a roll.
I know.
We're on a roll. Our first segment was unbelievable. Live, love, CBD. And Handcuff Jamie, it was amazing. Valerie, who she works with, the benefits of CBD and cannabidiol and cannabis. And we learned that hemp and marijuana are two different plants. So when you're looking at CBD and you're questioning the THC, it is not even from the same plant. So a lot more education coming down the pike on that. We are learning and being educated, and we want to continue to pass on the education to all of our viewers and listeners. And again, Freddie gets to try everything. I did try the paste. I can't quite tell you what the taste was. No, that's the salve that you're going to put on your feet. But the paste that was in the tube.
She walks around making pills.
It's a little spicy.
She made a pill.
I know. Who makes capsules
on set?
Who makes
capsules on set? And she says, I have to have 3. She says, you're going to feel a whole lot better.
One each day. So you go one each day.
I tell you.
Anyway, second segment of our show, we're still talking about getting healthy. Happy, healthy, stronger. We have Lindsay, and we have Logan, and
Carrie.
Carrie from Trainer Space. I know I saw on Tuesday was your big end of everyone applying for your contest.
No, actually, we get to apply till the 21st, so next Sunday.
Oh, you extended. Wasn't it? Didn't I see something that said Tuesday you needed to get in by midnight? There was something about midnight.
It's Sunday midnight, the 21st.
All right.
You can still apply.
You can still apply. I guess I hadn't had my espresso yet. Okay, Sunday the 21st to apply for your makeover. And it's not just an outward makeover, makeup, hair. It's a whole happy, healthier, stronger makeover.
Yes, from the inside out. That's where True Beauty lies. It's from the inside out.
And how can people apply for this?
They can go to www.happyhealthystronger.com, and right there you'll see a big enter me now into my contest.
What is on your shirt, Carrie? I'm trying to figure that out, and I can't really do it very quietly because I'm looking at it too hard.
Well, it's a good thing my nipples aren't hard.
Yeah, that
this
too.
Is actually.
That's what you get for asking.
Well, it's an eagle.
It is. This is actually our kind of our tribe, we call it.
For Trainer Space?
Well, it's the first civilian division, first Civ Div, as we call it. And this is kind of what you move into when you leave active duty military, but you still have that need for community. So we've kind of built the first...
Is that how Trainer Space came to be?
That is exactly how Trainer Space came to be.
Well, welcome, guys, and let's get into what Trainer Space is. I've seen the videos of your facility, and it is... I can't believe people actually work out and sweat there. I know I don't sweat, I glitter. But truly, I don't even understand how people try and wear workout clothes. They would need bitsy bottoms and look really cute all the time because it is magnificent. It is state-of-the-art, gorgeous.
Well, first of all, thank you very much for that. We worked really hard in order to get that kind of atmosphere where it's so immersive that you you really can't wait to come in and get your sweat on.
How did it come to be? It's so first division out of the military, Civ Div, so I guess civilian division, you're coming out, and is that what is the impetus behind the training? Is it very regimented?
It's very individualized. As far as regimented, not really. It's more in tune with, we want to embrace the community, and the community is made up of individuals, and everyone has different needs and different wants and desires. So there really isn't a one-size-fits-all, and we know a lot of people are intimidated by exercise. A lot of people view exercise as kind of a chore. You know, you don't really want to do it. It's like brushing your teeth and flossing. You have to do that every day, but it's not something you look forward to. You don't
and I think part of it is fitting it into everyone's busy day. I go to the gym at 8 o'clock at night, which is the most ridiculous time of day to go to the gym, but it's the only time I get to go. When I finally put work away and I put dinner aside, I can't go after dinner because then I'd never go. So we eat dinner very late, and everyone says, how? But I have to fit it in somehow.
Correct.
Whenever works, and this man over here never even gets there.
You know, I don't get to your gym. That's true.
You don't get to the gym because you're so busy. So it's fitting that into your lifestyle. And I know that's part of Lindsay's whole program.
And the reason I actually chose Trainer Space was honestly because of their facility and the heart and soul of the two people that you see sitting in front of you. When you walk in there, you want a place that you want to go to. I walk in there, the first time I walked in, I think Carrie described it on the news when you were first coming out last year, was it's like you're on a roller coaster. It's the drop. I remember you said that.
The drop.
When you walk in there, I have never in my life seen anything like this. You want to be there. The state-of-the-art equipment, right to the smell, the colors. You feel like you're in a nightclub. It is beautiful. And then the atmosphere, and they're so loving and so beautiful, and everybody wants you to succeed. Everyone's treated equally. But the best part about this, if it can get any better, and I actually truly mean this,
wait, there's
is
more.
Their evaluation technology. They evaluate you to the point, they have a special, I'll let them describe what it is, to the point where you take the guesswork out of training. Every time you go in there, you are working smarter, not harder. And it's the results are phenomenal when you do it like this. And because it's a 5-week program, I know these people are going to get it done. And people are going to want to be there. It is magnificent in there.
And I think people have the misconception that you have to train longer. It's like work. You don't have to work harder. You need to work smarter. And to me, that would be about how you have to train, because everyone's busy, and it's getting that maximum workout, the optimal workout, not the shortest period of time, but in the most efficient period of time that you can. And I know Lindsay's workouts are like that. I can do those leg exercises in 10 minutes.
But it's not the same as going to a gym.
You don't have to be there for an hour and a half is what I want people to realize. You get into your day. It's individualized to meet their needs. So how do you do that?
Very carefully.
That's a good answer.
We have the highest in technology. We've searched all over the globe to source the most effective and sophisticated body tracking system. So we have a really great avatar building technology that scans and makes a 3D model of every one of our people. We use that information to develop a customized program for all the routines, so every member is in fact a client.
Okay, so you are giving people that go in there individual service. Everybody has a different need, as you were touching on before. Everybody has a different take, a different desire to be there as part of the formula, correct?
Correct.
Those that are harder, you have to work differently than those that want to come in and be there.
Well, you're 100% accurate. Everybody has a different reason for wanting to be there. You know, some want to lose weight because they have a wedding coming up, and some just are there because their doctor told them if you don't exercise, frankly, you're going to die. So we take all of that in on an initial assessment, and then we build a program specifically tailored to that individual.
To me, the training and really needs to be, and it's January, and I sound like a broken record all the time. We need to make a shift in our lifestyle and just become better from wherever you are, a little bit better, a little bit more compliant with our health and eating and exercise routine, because every day we get a little bit older, however old you are. And I think it's just getting to that next level of a lifestyle change. And maybe if you're going in for that wedding or your high school reunion to lose 10 pounds, it's a start to a healthier lifestyle and long term. And I know that's what Lindsay talks about all the time. It's a happy, healthier, stronger you, your lifestyle.
But your
that's why we do what we do every day with you. Yeah, look at you.
I honestly believe that if you take care of yourself, your life will 1,000,000% be better. You will enjoy your life that much more. You'll feel ridiculously alive, and that's what this is all about. You need to feel alive, and you've got to take care of yourself. It may be a chore, and you may have to give up some things in the beginning, like the cost of going to a gym, like the cost of buying better food, like the fact that you have to wake up earlier. All those things are things you have to sacrifice, right?
Well, part of your program, though, is you're applying, and you're choosing 3 winners, and it's a free transformation program. So you get the benefits of Lindsay, of Trainer Space, of all of your other sponsors for free.
Yes, we're actually, the reason we're doing this is we're showing our hyper-local area, meaning Delray and Boca, how to get happy, healthy, and stronger within your own community. Everything you need to feel amazing is right here. You got to utilize it, because no one should walk around feeling yuck. You don't need to.
Absolutely true.
I think that the contest, or whatever you want to call it, the platforms and Training Space, it's giving people a different mentality, a different outlook. That working out could be fun. It can not only save your life, but it could be a change of life, and it could be fun at the same time. You know, we always talk about when we come to work, and this is work.
Yeah, right.
Right? I mean, this is our studio. This is what we do. And the other 28 people that come to their studios, they have a ball, because work should be fun. So if you make working out fun, it changes the perspective between the pipes, is what we always talk about. And I think that what you're about to undertake here is going to show that getting healthy the smart way can be fun. Doesn't have to be grueling.
No, and the impact it has on your life is life-changing forever.
Absolutely.
How many times a week will they be working out?
3 times a week.
3 times a week, yes. And and their workouts are going to be so different and so varied that it always changes. And that's really the way we do things. We can train in every modality. You know, if somebody is 85 years old, but for some reason they're addicted to watching MMA on television, you know, we can train them in mixed martial arts, you know, congruent to their age group, of course. But we have people who come in and want to, you know, better their golf game, tennis game, whatever it is they want to do, we can handle it.
Well, we had a 92-year-old come in here doing
See
planks.
her on the floor doing planks?
She was doing planks.
There you go.
How old? 92. She was doing ball planks.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, I saw her. I actually
Right?
saw her.
Yes.
And I was like, you got to be kidding me. But, it's there to be done. I think that if you take away the intimidation factor, you know, there's some people, I remember when I used to, I know I got to change my ear. I got to change my earpiece. The other one broke. But some people that I remember when I used to go to gyms, people used to go in there to meet guys, or guys meeting girls or whatever. They used to do that. But they had to look like they were in shape before they went.
That's the problem.
That
You
was
gotta
the
look good
deal.
before you go to the gym.
That's a huge issue, and it's actually something that we worked on. That intimidation factor is so important. Most people will keep them at home and not in a gym because they're intimidated. They feel like, you know, I need to wash my car before I take it to a car wash.
Yeah.
That kind of mentality. So we actually, with progressive lighting and color therapy and things like that, you are almost in your individual, like, kind of cone.
It's amazing.
So it's so amazing with the lighting and the sound structure and the audio system and everything else. You feel like it's just your beautiful 20,000 square foot facility to just enjoy on your own. And that's something that we've never seen done before.
What's some of the equipment that makes it so unique at Trainer Space? It's magnificent, but there has to be more than just the beauty. It's got to be the equipment and what you offer within.
That's so true. Well, we've hand-selected the very best from across the world. And as a fresh new concept in our industry, we've been able to really break through to a lot of the manufacturers, to the teams that engineer gym equipment.
Okay.
Whereas in a conventional gym setting, they'll order thousands, even tens of thousands of standard pieces to populate a massive open gym. For us, since we are such a fresh new concept and really disrupting the industry, we were able to approach several manufacturing companies and their engineering teams directly, leveraging our military experience and leadership, and influence the decision making on how new pieces of equipment could come out. So a lot of the things we have in our space are one-offs and even prototypes, first off the line. And we didn't just blanket order out of a catalog. We visited these facilities directly.
So I'm not throwing tires.
That's correct.
And throwing my shoulder out and ending up with the dog. And I know you
Exactly.
laugh and you think I'm crazy, but they know what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Yeah, but, you know, the bottom line, what you miss on this thing is why you're throwing a tire.
Well, I don't. But there are a lot of people that go to other locations and they think they're, I don't know, 20 years old. And you can throw tires at 20, but
four
the
years
body
ago, they
changes.
went boot camp crazy in Miami, where the tires and all that were being thrown around, going for 100 yards, because football players do it. They take tires up and down hills. That's been going on for years. Years.
Well, back to Carrie's point on the diversity that we offer, think of everything from a very high-end, sports-specific, high-performance training facility, all the equipment that could be there, and a physical therapy clinic, and everything in between. So we can really cater a diverse audience and needs here. So we don't necessarily have to flip tires.
That's a beautiful thing.
And to touch on that, which is really interesting, is we took it a step further from your typical fitness facility fare, and we actually built in a lot of rejuvenation techniques that are completely missing in the industry. Do you want to touch on some of the new modalities? This is fascinating.
So we're really excited to be the first in Florida to deliver some incredible new anti-aging and healing modalities. We have something called the light stem. This harnesses the power of very specific, precisely tuned frequencies of light to upregulate the body's own internal healing mechanisms.
Oh, I do that with my face at night. And my family laughs. They call me Light Bright Lady. True.
Do you actually have...
I actually do.
Yeah.
It's a red and blue light.
Okay.
And my family calls me. You remember Light Bright when we were kids? And you put the little pegs in, it changes color. That's what this machine looks like.
Yeah.
And I put it on my face for anti-aging. And they laugh, but that makes me think of it because there's a lot out there in the market that has the red and blue lights. And if you go to the different spas, it has the light, but now this is for
right.
your body.
This is
full
a
bed.
full body. Bed, actually.
It's a full bed.
So you never know what I do at night, right?
Now
You're
we
like
do.
looking at
I
me in
know,
a face
and
where
I
gosh,
don't
she
want to
does
know,
something
and
else.
I
It's a
don't want to
whole
know,
nother level. I
and
know.
I don't want to know. I tell you, I'm still mad at you. I'm mad at you
Like
for hitting that button in Hawaii.
It's collagen and stuff, right?
Absolutely. So even on the surface level, it has a lot of benefits too. It generates collagen and elastin in the skin. It also smooths out fine lines and wrinkles and even pigmentation.
See?
So it's got a great
Whole body.
aspect for beauty as well.
How can people find you?
Trainerspace.com.
And where is it located, Trainer Space?
Trainerspace is located right in the heart of Boca in Rogers Circle, which is off Clintmore and Congress.
Well, they're right down the street from my house.
You could go.
I wanted to just add one thing about the two people that are sitting beside me. These are heroes in our community. They just came back from the Pentagon, and I would love you guys, if we had 1 second, to discuss this.
Of
Because
course.
they are so, I'm so proud and honored that they're working with me. I can't even tell you.
Sure. I really appreciate that, Lindsay.
Thank
It means
you.
a lot. So it's true. Carrie and I did serve in the United States military, and we're passionate about giving back to not only our country, but the community as a whole. That's why we've defined our entire career and our entire company at continuing that heritage of service that we learned in the military.
What branch of the military did you serve in?
I was in the Army and Logan was in the Marines.
So how'd you come together?
Oh, that's a whole
That's
nother
a whole
story.
nother story.
For
See,
another,
that leads
for
us
another
to a whole
segment.
nother conversation, right?
It's funny. So let me ask you a different question. Do you guys tailor towards veterans?
That's a great question, and it's a little bit more convoluted of an answer. We actually are for-profit, and we surround a nonprofit that we fund, the Trainerspace Foundation. And the Trainerspace Foundation actually funds the transition process to go from a warrior to a civilian, because it's a completely different world. It's a completely different culture. And, you know, if it's any indication, we're losing the battle as a country, because we're losing so many service members. As they return from a battlefield, they're actually taking their own life. 22 a day is the average now.
Correct.
And we're nowhere near losing that.
That's a whole nother show. We've got so much information. I got an email yesterday I didn't even tell you about for that. And we're working with Connected Warriors.
Excellent.
And putting it together at the BB&T Center to support our veterans and their families to come together to segue back into life, because it's not just you coming out of military service, it's your family and everyone it impacts. And they're working a lot with, don't laugh at me, CBD and cannabis,
No,
because
I'm not gonna
they're
laugh.
taking their lives. Our veterans are coming back and taking their lives, and I know the M word, but even if you are in a state where you can have marijuana or medicinal marijuana and you're not overdosing on the opioid epidemic, there's so many things that we've talked about that you weren't even here for some of them, that this is a whole nother show we can do in another day.
Absolutely.
But for now, thank you, Trainer Space. Thank you, Lindsay.
Of course.
Tell us, happy, healthy, stronger until Sunday.
Guys, until Sunday, please apply. You're going to be amazed. You're going to have weight loss. You're going to have meals. You're going to have clothing from Athleta and
Clothing.
so many different things you're going to have. We're really in this to make you guys feel phenomenal. It's really important to us, and we want to show you how to do it. And you have till Sunday night to apply midnight. That's the 21st of January, and you can apply at happyhealthystronger.com.
HappyHealthyStronger.com. Don't forget Trainer Space, whether you're with Lindsay or not part of the competition or the contest. Check out Trainer Space. It is magnificent. Trainerspace.com. Thank you, Logan. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Johnny, on the spot. Have a
Hi,
beautiful
Chuck.
day, everyone. Be kind to each other. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsor